MTV across the Midlands. Post Office Box 220, Kearney, Nebraska 68848.
John Haney, now bowl game's over, but you are by no means done with sports.
No.
In fact, the high school hoops tournaments are in full swing.
Kind of a transition period with fall, kind of winding down.
Yeah.
We got some good stuff in the NFL, but time for basketball, and especially high school basketball.
That's right.
And let's not waste any more time tonight. You know, Christmas break always means a rush of holiday tourneys, and tonight was no exception. Many area teams laced up the sneakers, and one of the best group of shoes to hit the floor was up in Pleasanton, where last year's D1 state runner-up Bulldogs hosted Ravenna. Picking it back up, Pleasanton had yet to drop a game this season. Keep your eye on number 50. That's Jason Brown, and he averages 10 blocks a game, and that was one of his 2 in the first half. The Blue Jays weren't intimidated. Gary Warner will cash in on the 3 at the end of the first quarter. It's 14-8 Ravenna. More of the same in the second. Greg Summers takes it strong to the goal. Blue Jays thinking upset. Bulldogs take the lead going into the half, though. Kevin Linden, Pam Weiss says, call glass. Yes, it falls. Kevin and the Dogs do have the reins. The final score, 56-46. Pleasanton wins it. Let's check out some boys' scores. Starting with this afternoon's matchup at Pleasanton, Jeff Riley, give Riles 30 in this one as Bertrand suffers their first loss, 75-61. Central Catholic wins it. Elsewhere, the Cardinals 14 better than Lawrence. More scores, Deschler a 10-point winner, and the Broncos defeat Superior 61-50. Blue Hill has an easy time of it, and Central City defeats Loop City. B.J. Glaze and Lance Gerlach both had 11 points for the Bison. More scores, Minden a 9-point winner. Tanner Cavaney had 19 points, and the Stars, they fall to 1-5 on the year. Tecumseh rolls there 90-72. Wood River an easy time of it. Dave Cavanaugh had 27 points for the Eagles, and Callaway beats SEM. 2 more scores, Butte a 4-point winner. Adam Lexenberg had 31 points, and the Loomis Wolves win it over Gibbon. Well, it wasn't just the boys having holiday fun tonight. A flurry of girls action was also taking place. Let's head back to Pleasanton to see how the Ravenna girls fared against Bertrand. The Lady Vikes were undefeated coming into this one, and it looked like they would cruise to their 6th win. Natalie Junkin from the baseline pulls the trigger on a 3, but Bertrand fans don't raise that roof just yet. Ravenna erases a 13-point deficit. When Sherry Herbert connects, we are tied at 40, but Bertrand pulls away in the closing minutes. Amy Davis will get the deuce. The Lady Vikes win it 46-43, and tomorrow they play GICC for the title.
You know, we played good enough basketball except for tonight to probably be 6-0. We're going to have to play a lot better just to stay close to the ball game in the ball game tomorrow night against Central Catholic.
And let's hit the girls' boards. The Lady Crusaders win it by 53 points. Elsewhere, Kearney High wins not quite as much. Sarah Borgel had 10 points and 9 boards there. St. Paul, a 13-point winner. Teresa Reimers had 19 points. And the Lady Whippets, they cruise as well, 68-25. Elsewhere, the Lady Stars fall to 4-2 as Tecumseh almost doubles them. And Wood River pounds Shelton. Amy Alquist had 12 points for Wood River. Northwest, the Lady Vikes win a shootout there, 36-32, and the Lady Blue Hawks were 10-point winners. Elsewhere, Aurora, no problems, and Centennial has a big comeback in the 4th quarter, and they win it by 2. And in the college ranks, both UNK teams visited Southern Colorado tonight. The UNK women, the Lady Lopers, have now won 23 straight in the conference. Darcy Strikey and Liz Gerke each scored 18, and at halftime, the Lopers lead it by 3. Well, it's not all hoops right now, of course. The NFL playoffs really heat up this weekend, and the Broncos will be looking to start their trek to New Orleans. It's been a great year, but Shannon Sharp says, what have you done for me lately?
66-67. C.J. Kogel and Eric Strand score 18 apiece. And the Lady Lopers earlier today win as well. They are now 10-1 and ranked 15th in the nation. Jessica Kodreski and Jennifer Warner each score 16 apiece. And on the prep level, a heavy slate of holiday tournaments wrapping up tonight. One of the more intriguing matchups was in Pleasanton as the Class D1 top-ranked Bulldogs stepped up 2 classifications, facing C1 Power Central Catholic. Randy Bauer's Dogs looking to remain undefeated. Pick it up early. Craig Stingle posts up for the 3-point play. He led the Bulldogs with 24. Later, Big Jason Brown whoops but he gets the putback. Brown had 22. GICC, though, hanging tough in this one. Jamie Douglas, the freshman, picks off the pass. He takes it all the way in for the layup. GICC trailed by 1 after 1, but they win it 73-67. Jeff Riley paces the Crusaders with a team-high 39 points. Let's take a look at some high school scores we have from the St. Paul Holiday Tournament. St. Paul wins it 45-38. In Wood River, the Eagles lose to Tecumseh 59-51. In Elm Creek, Loomis downs the Buffaloes by 10. At the Sudden Holiday Tournament, St. Cecilia is the winner by 7 over Lincoln Lutheran. On the girls' side, Sandy Creek wins their own tournament, and in St. Paul, the Wildcats do the same. And finally, it may be the beginning of a new year, but some old traditions continue here on NTV, and it's not a bad thing. The play of the night takes us out to the Big Easy, New Orleans, where nothing comes easy, including the end of this game between Arkansas and Little Rock. Right at the buzzer, Quan Johnson is the Quan, hitting the 70-foot shot to win the game for the Privateers. We have a high-angle look at this. You can look at the clock in the far right corner, and you can tell he gets it off before the shot clock. Quan Johnson wins it for the Privateers, and that is what the play of the night is all about.
It is, and that looks like one of those ones where people should win like big prizes, like $1 million at halftime or something.
He only gets a W in the victory column, but I'm sure he's pretty happy.
Good for him. Thank you. Paul's back with a look at the weather planner.
It's going to be windy and cold for a while here. We've got wind in the forecast tonight and tomorrow. Finally calming down by tomorrow night. A few flurries possible tonight, otherwise clearing skies and down to 17, up to 34 tomorrow with some clouds mixed in with the sunshine, and then gradually cooling down for the rest of the week, the teens by the tail end of it.
Okay, thanks, Paul.
You bet.
People in Colorado found use for the always present holiday fruitcakes. It was the return of the Great American Fruitcake Toss. This year, in addition to the hurl, toss, or launch,